subhanahu wa ta'ala says, as I stated again, hold firmly to the rope of Allah ta'ala altogether and do not become divided. And remember the favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon you when you were enemies, and He brought your hearts together and you became by His favors brothers. And you were on the edge of the pit of the fire, and He saved you from it. Thus does Allah ta'ala make clear to you His verses that you may be guided. Now this is the haqq. This is the truth. The truth. This is the Quran, which we accept all of it. And the tafsir, the explanation of this verse, was revealed about the Aws and the Khazraj during the time of Jahiliyyah, during the time of ignorance. The Aws and the Khazraj were at war and had great hatred, enmity, and ill feelings towards each other, causing long conflicts and battles to occur between them. When Allah brought Islam, those among them who embraced it became brothers who loved each other by Allah Ta'ala's grace, having good times for Allah Ta'ala's sake and helping each other in righteousness. So what is this stating? What is this tafsir, this explanation? Saying that these two people were against each other. When they accepted Islam and the grace, they left that alone. They left what happened alone in that time to get to this time to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They were brothers. An enemy becoming a brother. Look at our community. Alhamdulillah, you got the brothers, you got the good sisters, but they be harboring things from the dunya. How that happened to me? All this. But if this person had made reconciliation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, answered tawbah, took his shahada, we must forgive them. We must accept them as our brothers, as long as they are upon Islam, that they surrendered themselves. Not the apostate that don't pray, that's in the streets. The Muslim that's offering his salah. He's battling his jihad on us, but he gives you your rights Islamically. This is your brother who enjoys the ma'ruf and forbid the munkar, who enjoys good, righteousness, and forbid evil. This is your brother. Allah states this. The Prophet ﷺ explains this. You will not attain faith, or you will not believe until you what? Want for your brother as you want for yourself. If you have knowledge, knowledge. Fulus, money. This is how you build the community. Or it will be a bunch of Muslims on an island. Some Muslims over here, some Muslims over here. And then the shaitan will devour us. The wolf devours the sheep when it separates. The sheep can't do it on his own. He's away from his flock. So that one sheep will get devoured. What do you think that hill to hill is for? To get the shaitan out the ranks. What do you think that Jama'at Salat is for? To enjoin the believers in their hearts and their minds to the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala altogether. But when you disassociate, well, I don't like that brother over there. Well, I don't like. Alright, that's what shaitan gave you. So you don't like the other 1 billion Muslims? They all like that? Fear Allah. It can't all be like that. When do we take responsibility of our own self? You're going against your Lord. You're not offering. Your deen, your Aqidah has issues. Because if it did, you wouldn't be complaining, you'll start doing. And that's what the Prophet ﷺ did. When he received the revelation, he didn't complain as far as negating his responsibility as far as fearing the law, doing the Farid was obligatory. relaying a message. Neither did the Sahabas. They moved forward. They stayed in Mecca until they had to leave Mecca. They was kicked out of their own land. They had to make migration. Because they was trying to kill the Prophet Muhammad. Neither did he stop, neither did he delay. He kept moving forward by the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The companions, they went to another country, Yathrib. They first slid to Abyssinia. Abyssinia is Ethiopia now. And then from Ethiopia, they slid to Yathrib, which is Medina. They call this the holy, the prophet city. And the Ansar, the helpers of Allah, they became one body of Muslims, showing love for each other, wanting for each other as they want for themselves. Not backbiting. Wailun likulli humazat humazat. Woe to the slanderer, the backbiter. They helped their brother. They didn't talk about him. They helped them. Ya akhi, what do you need? Ya Ikhwan, Ya Habib. They loved their brother. They loved their sister. They protected their brother. They protected their sister. You see a sister, she not gone. Yeah, sis, why you don't have your kid? Why don't you buy her a keyboard? Why don't you become a wali and help her? Give her the dawah. Allah changes the hearts of the believers. There's no compulsion in this religion. Our job is to do what? Warn. Our job is to dawah. Our job is to move. Islam has been a movement from its start till now. When the Muslim starts moving, that's when we stop. Look what happened to us. Look at the government. Look overseas in Mecca, Arabia, Saudi Arabia. In the time of the Prophet ﷺ, there was no Saudi Arabia, it was Peninsula of Arabia. How do you name it after a family? The Saudi, the family. And the Saud. This is not halal, but it's accepted. Because we're not studying enough. We fear man, we don't fear law enough. Somebody come with big money, big pockets, integrity drops. Our religion goes in back of our hands or in back of our backs. We're following the footsteps of the shaitan in our whispers. Would the Prophet ﷺ accept this? Ask yourself. Would the Prophet ﷺ shave his beard? Would the Prophet ﷺ curse his women? Not take care of his kids? Not teach his family? This ain't the sunnah. This isn't the sunnah. This is what's being led. The masjid is not just inside, it's outside. The Prophet ﷺ was in the community of Yathrib. He didn't sit in a mosque all day. He got to know his brothers and sisters. The ones he knew and the ones he didn't know. He didn't ridicule them for their shortcomings. He helped them. He gave advice. That's what Rasulullah said. He had wisdom. Those faithful small, he gave them more. He pulled you to the side and dealt with you. He didn't scream on you in public. This ain't the deen. That's not Islam. It's all about your niyat, your intent. So what do we see? Alhamdulillah, this masjid has the haq. But how much haq does it have? Because it should be working in the homes of the brothers. These kids shouldn't be continuously dying. They're dying over poverty. Where's our Islamic schools at? Where is our Islamic banks? Where is our Islamic businesses? Yes, alhamdulillah, we have a masjid. That's somewhere to pray. But we have to have a community. Where's the brother that's a doctor at? Raise your hand. Where is the sister that is the nurse at? Raise your hand. Who is the plumber in the community? Raise your hand. Who is the electrician? Raise your hand. Who handles transportation? Raise your hand. Who's good with legal affairs? Raise your hand. Who are the good cooks? Raise your hand. Who are the good teachers? Raise your hand. This is how you build a community. Not every it's not like and everybody go their way. No, that's not the prophet. That's not what he did. He utilized the community at all of their strong points. You may be good at this. You may not do this, but you may do this. And he thought for the people. This is where the wisdom came in at. He knew, and sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he revealed for them to fight was prescribed for you, as it was for those before you. But before that came, there was no fighting. They had to build their intelligence, their knowledge of Allah first. Once they feared Allah, now you could do more. Now you love your brother more. Think about it. You have lack of knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Prophet. How you gonna love your brother or your sister? No, I love my brother. Brother, please. Sister, please. What does the hadith says about being angry? What does the hadith says about removing adversity from your brother? This is what we must know. This is what we must know. So as we speak upon the Ummah, and now is the solution of the Ummah to make it work, inshallah. As the Quran says, the believers are nothing else than brothers in Islam. So make reconciliation between your brothers and fear Allah Ta'ala that you may receive mercy. Alhamdulillah. Prophet ﷺ also stated the similitude of the believers in regard to mutual love, affection, and fellow feeling is that of one body. When any limb of it aches, the whole body aches because of the sleeplessness and fever. The Prophet ﷺ also said, Qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the Muslim is a brother of another Muslim. He doesn't oppress him, neither does he hand him over to the enemy. Got a lot of snitches in here right now. Allahu Akbar if you are. But we don't hand our brothers and sisters over to the enemy. And he doesn't disappoint him. Nor does he humiliate him. So his honor, his blood, his property is sacred. You can't say, oh man, that Muslim kill. You can't kill your brother. This is un-Islamic. You killed your brother over a drug transaction? You killed your brother over something that had nothing to do with Islam? You ready to take on that man's sins? You can deal with the law on Yom Kippur? No, you can't. You can't even deal with the heat when it's 100 degrees. You can't deal with the law subhanahu wa ta'ala and drink that zakum water, that boiling water. You can't handle that. Jahannam is for eternity. Finnar, the few is men and souls. And here at the first part, the few is human beings? Yes, that's the few. So when you think about that money, and you think about that money more than the loss for the dollar, you take a life, you got to wear that. You got to handle that. You ain't gangster because you killed 5 Muslims. You ain't gangster because you sold 100 bricks for yourself. That ain't gangster. That ain't official. we say, when we grew up, we say snitching. What's the worst thing you can ever do? You know what the worst thing is? To commit shirk. Killing your Muslim brother. Selling dope to your people. This is worse. And then you're out here, and what you got to show for it? A car? You killed that many people for a car? A trip to Miami? A Gucci outfit? Ya Allah. Come on, you gotta do better than that. I don't see no allowed supermarkets, banks, community, the Ummah. Look what happened in the time of the Prophet ﷺ. He had to leave and make migration out of his own country and came back. And everybody was Muslim. They loved each other. They prayed with each other. They ate with each other. No big ass little yous. Oh man, I got the best dress on. It was none of that. You had some fitna, but the believers died on the ground together. We won't even eat on the ground together and sit down next to our brothers in the circle. We don't visit our sick as we should. We don't raise our kids upon Islam. Ya Allah, may Allah have mercy on us. You should love Allah more than you love yourself. You should love Prophet Muhammad ﷺ more than you love yourself. You have a child, Allah give us the ability to have these kids, and they don't even know the Al-Fatiha. They don't go up. They're disobedient. And we love the disobedient child more than we love the child that's on the hop. Look what they do in the community. You come home from prison, you get a new outfit. Your shit get nothing. Kid graduate college, where's the love? Where's the celebration at? The doctor trying to change the community for its good. They do 1 million movies about the one they used to have. But we're not celebrating the sister, alhamdulillah. You see this sister God, alhamdulillah. The sunnah is moving forward. You don't grill her. You don't look down on her. We support her. Your brother, he's trying. He ain't the best, but he's trying, man. You see his sajda marks. He's getting his prayers in. He's trying to figure it out. He just came home from prison. Help him get a job. Don't give him the package to sit him back out there. Show him a different path. This is wanting for your brother what you want for yourself. Your Muslim brother starving, you should feel that pain. Your sister out there, garbed up, snorting that dope, you should feel that pain. Run, slide up on them. Oh, let me help you. At least try to help. Don't just watch and talk about them. Because we do a lot of that in our community. We watch and we talk. Fathers have daughters that are Muslim, but they won't save them from the hellfire. You know it's going to be backlash because some of your kids, they didn't see you deening coming up. They see you as the biggest hypocrite. So the first thing they're going to say, why should I do this? Why should I listen to you? See, when the Sahabas, when they took their Shahada, they went what? Perfectly, completely in the deen. A lot of us took our Shahada and went against Islam. Still sold drugs. Still used that gun. And it wasn't in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It wasn't in fi sabilillah. Your intent was for your own personal gain. Because it don't take you 20 years to open up a business. So, where's our community at now? we have a lot of work to do. But the first part is knowledge. The conditions of La ilaha illallah, the first condition is the knowledge, the ilm. To know. You know what? What Rasulullah said, Islam, when he received the revelation, the Quran, what did he teach the people? He taught them what Allah revealed to him. Couldn't teach them nothing else. But the what? The Quran. We may read the Quran only in Ramadan. But we should get in the habit of reading the third all the time. All the time. Open up that Ibn Kathir and try your best to understand. Read that and read the explanation. Don't try to figure out an ayah, because this is haram. You can't interpret a verse. Quran is explained by Quran, or by another verse, or by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, or the companions, or the tabi'in, or the tabi'in. The goal, inshallah, is to have the knowledge of your Lord and of the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu, so we won't make these mistakes. Purify our hearts. Step wholly into this religion. Completely. Your home, Islamic. When you walk outside, you walk accordingly. You speak and guard your tongue. You guard your eyes, your ears, your limbs. Because they will bear witness to testify against you on Yom Kippur. Having patience with your brother and sister. Charity is a smile. Don't be in the Ummah looking all mad all the time. That's not Islam. The Prophet ﷺ had affection with his companions. He loved them. He didn't grit on them. He didn't talk to them because, hey man, we grew up together. Man, that's my man Sal from over Prince Street. That's my man Lamb from 116th. That's my man Rashid from the village. That's my man Khalil from Cambria. 24 years he used to hang over there. That's my man. That's your man on the dunya side. Who's your man on the Islamic side? Your Sahaba. The one who reminds you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what you look for, okay? When you look for a wife, she look good. But what's up with her Islam? What's up with her ibadah? It's best to marry for the religion. Because she's going to be the one bearing fruit. She's going to be one who's going to be having your kids. So be mindful of what we do. May Allah forgive us. May Allah guide us. May Allah shower His mercy upon us. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take us to the next step of our religion. Take us to that step of the Sahaba, the building phase. Build ourselves up first, then build our community up. And then keep it pushing. And keep it pushing. And stay with the same energy. Don't switch up. Once you come over, you stay with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't doubt it. Ain't nothing out here more greater than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the creator of everything you ever wanted to do. You want to get this nice job, you want to be this or this and make this business work. Guess who created all of that? Allah. So don't think you're going to shortchange your religion and go hard on your business and think that's going to work. Ain't going to work. Sorry. Tried that. Didn't work. It's either going to keep you more Dalala. It's going to take you astray. You have to have a mizan, a balance. The mizan. Alhamdulillah. Whatever I said that was wrong was for my own self. Whatever I said that was of any hasana, any good, was from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The time is now, not tomorrow. The time is now. Wala awsa. The time is now. Let's don't be lost. Let's get on it now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us a day to start now. You're up. You're alive today. Start it now. Don't worry, oh man, I ain't, my deen, yeah, your faith fluctuate, but you're still a Muslim. Let's get busy. Let's go. We ain't saying on the march, you said go, and you still walking, everybody running. The kuffars are running. They building as we speak. They knocking down mosques as we speak. They building churches as we speak. What are we building? Got to finance a car, haram. Mortgage on the house, haram. We don't do riba, so we need our own banking system. There's some out there, but we can get more. Hospitals, where the halal hospital at? So you gonna send your wife to the kuffar to get looked at? MashaAllah. We need to get it together. Come on, y'all. The time is now. Welcome into Islam. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح وقوموا الصلاة وقوموا الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يلا صلاة الصلاة آمين shoulder to shoulder heel to heel الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر ومن يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فاتك إن نفعت ذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى نارا كبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي صحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم ألم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.